The Jackson EMC Foundation is really a force for good in the communities we serve.
We find organizations in the community that fit our vision, and we provide funding for those organizations based on the needs. When you look at these organizations that serve people that are underserved in the community, those are the organizations that we want to fund.
Operation Roundup and the fact that members of the EMC and the EMC Foundation and people living right here in this community round up on their bills to support each other, to support their neighbors, is probably one of the most heartwarming programs, I think, of any fundraising experience. It means that you are supporting your neighbor. Camp Twin Lakes started about 30 years ago when a group of volunteers realized that children with illnesses and disabilities weren't able to participate in typical summer programs, overnight camps, and then after-school programs after school. And so they decided to build a place where that could happen. But really at the base of who we are is just belonging. We want kids to know that they are not alone, that families to know they are not alone, that they have a place that is safe, that is supported, and that can provide for their needs specifically and intentionally. The Jackson EMC Foundation has been especially vital in our ability to serve certain populations of kids who come to our Winder campus. They include kids with spina bifida, children who have limb differences or amputations, children with burn injuries, and their gift makes camp possible for those kids.
We really just exist to create transformative experiences for people with disabilities and their families. And we believe that every person needs purpose and community, and our services provide that and help change the rest of the community for the better. Jackson EMC has constantly been willing to invest in ESP, allowing us to do what we do best, which is serving people with disabilities and their families. And that has powered us to be able to fulfill our mission in bigger and greater ways.
Good Sam is a primary care clinic, and we exclusively serve uninsured patients. We firmly believe that just because a patient is uninsured or maybe low income does not mean that they don't have the right to a dignified patient experience when they come in. Jackson EMC Foundation has been so generous in donating several exam tables over the years. And then also we have used some of those grants to purchase IT equipment over the years. That allows us to treat patients to a wonderful experience.
So we serve every school in the community with volunteer mentors who connect with kids on a weekly basis to provide them encouragement, support, guidance, just that extra cheerleader in their life. We have a mentor who's been with her students since kindergarten, and he's graduating this year. The longevity is what we really enjoy seeing, and we've seen a lot of that where people have stayed 10, 15 years with their students. We're so grateful for the grants we've received from the Jackson EMC Foundation. In those early years, we needed to have training manuals. We needed to have a little bit of marketing materials. We needed to have games for the students and things they could play with their mentors at the schools.
We exist at the Food Bank of Northeast Georgia for one simple purpose. That is to connect neighbors with nourishing food. Today we are serving 15 counties in Northeast Georgia. And this past year, 2024, we mobilized 15.8 million pounds of food. Jackson EMC has also, over the years, supported the food bank numerous times through the Operation Roundup program. And in our shared service region, that has allowed us to build capacity and increase impact through Food to Kids, our childhood nutrition program. Just overall increase access for everyday people and families that are struggling to make ends meet.
So nothing but the truth is meeting others where they are to give them hope for their spirit, mind, and bodies. We had a counselor tell us that she had an 8-year-old little boy. He was doing a great job, and so they were going to reward him and give him some options of extra computer time. And he thought for a minute, and he said, "Could I get another bag of food on Friday?" And for him to come into his mind and think, "Can I get another bag of food?" That to me is one of those stories that has just always stayed with me for a very long time.
Joshua's Voice was founded out of personal tragedy for my family. We lost our son Joshua in 2020 to death by suicide. Joshua's on the autism spectrum, and obviously he had some mental health challenges that we were unaware of. When we lost Joshua, it became important to us to leave a legacy in his name of helping others and making a difference that would last for many years. Our primary program is our Partners in Compassion program, and that program provides autism awareness and response training to first responders and other crisis intervention specialists, along with sensory kits to help in those efforts.
After the training, we were provided with the kits, and we gave that to all our officers that have patrol cars. In other words, officers that are going to be out in the public. They did a fantastic job initially of just laying out what autism is and how that would relate to us as officers encountering people in the public. They took that base knowledge and then translated it into a more tangible, practical way of how we could take that knowledge and put it directly to work.
So Hunter served 4 years in the Marine Corps. He went to Australia and Iraq. He got out in 2019. We met in 2020, got married 2021, and then 3 months after we got married, he got hit head-on by a drunk driver. Hunter actually has a severe traumatic brain injury. When he got hit, he actually hit the steering wheel before the airbag deployed. His entire face was actually fractured, and he's actually lost his entire left frontal lobe. It's a pretty severe injury, but he's doing great, overcoming a lot of obstacles.
As Hunter has come week after week to do these therapeutic activities, we have seen so much progress in his physical healing, his speech. We don't know why riding a horse improves your speech, but it's been proven many times. He's able to move better. His ability to climb stairs, to negotiate rough terrain has improved tremendously. Being able to strengthen his legs and his core by riding the horse has made his whole body just kind of feel better, work better. So as he's worked over this long period of time, we've seen gradual but increasing and very dramatic results in his life. So the money from Jackson EMC Foundation, which we are extremely thankful for all these years, funds our adaptive riding program, the ability to be on a horse, to move through space, to affect healing, physical and mental, in the lives of our clients has been huge. And some of our clients have been coming for years, and they are so thankful for the help that Jackson EMC has given them, made this available for their children or adults with disabilities.
Customers have to realize that they are definitely impacting lives. They are impacting people being able to be seen. They are impacting people being able to have access to health care, and that money is going towards something very real.
Your 25 cents, your 68 cents is making it possible for a family, for a child to grow and learn and thrive. And it speaks to the collective impact of what a community can do. No gift really is too small.
The power of collective impact. Jackson EMC has been an important part woven into the fabric of really any successful thing that we've done at ESP in the last 20 years that we have been there. One of my favorite quotes is, "Not all of us can do big things, but we can all do small things with big love."
I would like to express my thanks to Jackson EMC and what it has meant to us and our family in particular. In Joshua's memory, we know that he is looking down and very proud of what we're accomplishing in his name, his legacy, for the benefit of others.